Hi peeps, I'm Auriel Grace, and this is a spiritual show. It is. So it's summertime. It is. And so during the summertime, I always do pre-recorded videos because it's summertime. And this theme for this summer is all about energy and healing work, touch healing. I've talked about Reiki. I talked about Diksha. I've talked about cord cutting and spiritual hygiene, chakras. I have, let's see, what else? Oh, soul retrieval, cranial sacral work. Love that stuff. Oh my God. So today we're going to talk about access consciousness, bars. And yes, I've had experience with this. It's really cool. So, but before we we actually talk about the access consciousness bars, what happens, what it is and stuff, we're going to talk about what they say. And I've only heard this a couple of times. And the first time I heard it, I was like, what did you say? So if you get a bars session, you may hear your therapist say this, okay? So here it is. Right and wrong, good and bad, POD and POC, all 9, shorts, boys, POVD, POVAD, and beyond. What the heck did I just say, right? Okay, so here it is. This is what it means before we get into this. So right and wrong, good and bad. So ask what you decided is good or bad about a situation, which locks your judgment in a place. So it locks you down. That's what that means. All right. Point of direction, or POD, refers to the moment right before you make a decision that would limit you. Okay? POC is point of creation. Refers to the exact moment you created a limiting thought, feeling, or belief. Okay, because we all do that. We all put limits on ourselves, right? You gotta go, okay, wait a second. Why did I do that? All right. So all 9 represents 9 layers of energetic programming the statement aims to clear simultaneously. So, all right. Shorts refers to what is meaningful to you about the issue, what is meaningless, and the punishment or reward attached to it. All right, because a lot of you think about that. So boys represents nuclear spheres, which are about the issue, what is meaningless, the punishment or reward attached to it. Again. All right, POVAD. Points of view as data. Refers to the underlying perspective you take as absolute truth rather than just information. Beyonds. Refer to the feelings, sensations, or thoughts that completely freeze you in place. All right? Making you feel trapped. So before we go further with this, I used to have a metaphysical store in Chicago. And so I got to meet a lot of cool people, a lot of practitioners that would come in and do workshops. And fortunately for me, I was always elected the guinea pig because a lot of our workshoppers needed somebody to be there so that other people could watch and see how things were done. So, and I think I was a guinea pig a couple of times for access consciousness bars. I liked it. I did, and we'll talk about it more. But we're going to talk about what it is. So why is this said by practitioners, right? That crazy, like, non-sentence. Why do they say it? Practitioners use it by first bringing up an uncomfortable situation, emotion, energy, or belief, and then saying the statement out loud or mentally. So the goal is to clear, right? It's to clear out heavy energy around that topic, or you can make new choices, right? So without being held back by past conditioning. So, and through my accountability sessions, we do that. We talk about stuff like that because we are conditioned to believe certain ways. And sometimes it's not because, like, our parents hated us, or like our bosses don't like us, or our teachers, were disappointed with us. It has to do with, like, everyday life, right? And so sometimes breaking that condition actually is huge, and you're able to clear all that burden out so that you can really think for yourself and you can be who you are. What? So that's why I'm introducing you to more different modalities so that you can check them out and see if it works for you, if it helps you feel better, if you feel like you've been able to, like, shift, raise your resonance, come to a place of love, and just release those burdens. Okay? All right. So, what am I talking about? Access bars. So, it is really cool. And I think what I'll do in the blog is I will put the map that they use for access consciousness bars for the session, and you'll be able to see the different points on the head in which they put their fingers. Now, it's not like a massage at all. There's different areas on the skull that they touch, and the belief is when they touch this area, it helps to stimulate a different part of you. Okay? And I have had these sessions, like I said, felt good afterwards. So it really just helped me help clarify, and it helped to, like, settle me, ground me. So I really liked it. It's very gentle. It's not intrusive. So for those of you who don't like to be touched a lot, and it's okay to touch your head, then you might like this because the touch is very gentle. Okay? Okay. So, like I said, it's 32 points on the head. All right? And it's all gentle, and it's purposeful. And it helps to release electromagnetic energy, holding thoughts, feelings, and limiting beliefs. So it helps you to release the goo and cooties. So those limitations are released as well. And you can have a better picture of yourself, what you want to accomplish. Okay, better strategic brains. What? Strategy. Very fun. Okay, so practitioners claim this process clears mental clutter. I think it does. Promoting deep relaxation and greater mental clarity. So, and that's what I felt. All right, so access consciousness was developed by a guy named Gary Douglas. He is the founder of the Access Consciousness movement. All right, it is a movement. That's what they call it. The therapy is called access bars. Okay, access consciousness movement. Everybody that's involved, access bars is a therapy. All right. So he figured out this technique, right? I think he was a chiropractor, but he noticed that his peeps were not able to like overcome what their neck and back issues. So he tried to figure out these different techniques and what would happen if I did this, what would happen if I did that. So he's like a mad scientist, but he figured it out. So he figured out these different points, okay? And they represent money, joy, control, healing, function, like when there's a certain one that they do, like in the back of your ears, I think that's the one, that they hold. And this bar, when they hold it, it really feels like you're dumping data or dumping the stuff in your brain that like doesn't serve you, that's just junk. So it's like getting an upgrade or getting it's like getting clear, right? Clearing out all those deleted files. So by touching them in specific combinations, because they do combine their touching, it's believed that you can release past programming, stress, and trauma stored in the body. All right. And I've seen some people that really enjoy, when they're therapists, they really enjoy doing this for other people. They enjoy getting it. And they also have really big workshops where that's what they do, is they give each other bars. And the people that I know that do this are pretty cool. So if you want referrals, let me know and I will refer you. Okay. So during the session, you lay down on a massage table, or I did this on a chair, that, you know, a lounging chair. And so it lasts about an hour or so. I don't think, whenever I've done this, it hasn't lasted more than an hour. And you just lie down and relax. You don't have to take off your clothes. You can keep them on. That's so great. I love that. So most people just really relax and unwind. And that's something that I work on with a lot of my clients, is the unwinding part. Unwind. It's okay. Relax. And it can help you with that. Because the more we unwind and relax, the more we're open to different ideas, different strategies, different ways of being, and the more open we are to, well, love, right? Okay. All right. So you can get, I think usually the first class is free. And it is them, they show you what it is, and they show you like some of the moves, and they inform you like, what is access bars, what is it, and they tell you, like, they give you the inside scoop. And you can become a certified practitioner. There are, like I said, there's a lot of workshops because there's more levels in the workshops. Okay, so it's pretty cool. I think I had like 2, maybe 3 different practitioners come in to do workshops at Elevated Delights, and people liked it. So if there is a workshop near you that you can find, go. The first workshop is free. And if you can hit the free one, then you can get an idea of if it resonates with you. Okay. So I really liked the therapist that I met. They were great, and they were very informative, and they were able to answer questions that people had about access consciousness. Now, like I said, it is a movement. It is. And there are a lot of people that can do access consciousness bars. It is a movement, and like with many movements, there are some groups that are a little cult-like. So when you get to your free workshop, collect your information, talk to the people, and really discern, if they're kind of controlling. You have to do it a certain way, kind of thing. And instead of saying, this is how we do it, this is the formula, try it out, see if you like it, let me know. And so there are some people that get a little crazy with it. And they want everybody to be able to do bars, because that's the only way that people are going to be, like saved or healed or whatever. And just be careful of them. All right? Just like with anything, listen to your intuition, listen to that solar plexus, because solar plexus can go, wait, what did that person say? So be present. All right. So Access Consciousness offers 1-day certification classes. They do. So taking a class allows you to learn the exact placement of the 32 bars and the entities you participate in gifting and receiving. All right. Swaps with other practitioners. Just like when after Reiki attunement, it's always encouraged that the people that are there receive and give Reiki, because it just kind of helps to ground you. It helps to have that energy flow through you. It's really fancy and fun. Well, that's what Access Consciousness also, they encourage it, and I encourage that. I think that the workshops are really amazing. I have heard so many amazing things about them. I have heard that young people, like young 12-year-olds, are learning Access Consciousness for other young people. And I think that in itself is really awesome when a child has that ability, that healing ability, whatever it looks like, and they're trying out this healing way, and they're seeing if it works for them. And when they see that their friends or their family feels better from them, their own hands, that is encouraging, right? So that's what's great about being alive in these times, is people are more open to energy work now, and it is something that can support you. Now, I'm not saying that energy work is the only way to heal. It is not. We have so many great ways of healing now. We have great institutions, medical institutions, medicine. We have Eastern, Western, Northern, Southern. We have all kinds of different ways. And the best way for you to learn, if you're looking at a healing modality for yourself, is to try different ones and see what resonates with you. Okay? All right. So many people find these sessions helpful. In fact, I feel like more people find them helpful than anything. All right. So for stress relief, and there are skeptics. I mean, with everything, there's skeptics, right? Access Consciousness is not going to balance the chemistry in your brain. If you have an imbalanced chemistry in your brain, and your medical doctor has you on like a recipe to help you with medicine, please take your medicine. If you don't want to take that medicine, go back to your doctor and see if they can prescribe you something different that will help you feel more comfortable. All right. Access Consciousness is not going to heal the chemical imbalance in your brain. What it can do is it can support you on your journey. all right? It can assist you with unwinding. It can assist you with clearing. It can assist you with relaxing. And when you have all of that support, then you can be a lot more clear about what's going on around you. I know that there are a lot of energy workers that will say that, oh yeah, this can heal all things. And try it. See if it works for you. I don't know that one healing modality can heal all things. I do know that there is a lot there that can support you in your efforts. All right? Okay. So, mental health professionals call this a pseudoscience. Science. Okay? And so, because there's no critical or clinical data, research data on this, on access bars. So there's no proof that it does anything except help you feel good. But it's up to you to decide that. Okay. All right. So make sure as you're looking for these different modalities and you're checking them out and you're looking for something that works for you, make sure that you do some research. Make sure that you don't just rely on one specific way. Okay? And the reason why I say this is because there are so many different ways, and there may be 2 or 3 different modalities that work for you. And it doesn't mean that you have to do them all in 1 month. It just means that, maybe you get one once a month, another one once every 6 months, one once a year. Okay? Do not rely on just one thing for your health and well-being. Because one of the things that medical people have forgotten, and this is what I am in alignment with, is that doctors treat a symptom. They do not treat the whole body. And so that's why I say medical people, you need to ask questions. If they cannot answer you those questions, ask them for somebody who can. So we need to look at our whole body. The body needs a lot. It needs physical care, mental care, spiritual care, emotional care. It needs those things because it's all one place, one being. And so sometimes we cannot just go to one thing for all 4 of those. We need different perspectives, different people to help us. So it's great that you're interested in energy work. It is. And I will be the first to tell you, try it out, see what's going on, be a mad scientist about it. Because I have been, and I still am. I am an explorer. I love to see what's what and how things happen. Okay. All right. So that's what I have to say about access consciousness bars. That it is pretty amazing. And if you have an opportunity to try it, go for it. Just remember to follow your intuition, follow your heart, listen to your solar plexus. If it starts to feel uncomfortable, it's okay to leave. Who cares what other people think? It doesn't matter. It's all about you and your choices and who you are. All right. So we're going to continue our journey on energy work and give you some handy tips and ideas about things that you might want to try. We're going to be doing this until the end of August, and then we'll go back to live videos for the winter and spring. All right. So please stay safe. Stay hydrated. It has been so hot. And remember, keep your heart open and aligned with the energy of love. And I'll see you next week. Bye.